This morning, I'm taking my breakfast and I received two messages on my phone. The message was reading like this: My name is Jennifer, living in Kenya and working with an NGO looking for a partner, a male partner, who in return we can grow as friends and maybe get married. Let's stop there. And I tell you a little background of what I was going through. You see, I am a young man who have finished high school. I had finished high school just 2 months before this message came in, and I'm 18 years. You know how a teenage 18 years feels. They feel like the world owes them everything. So I'm there feeling like this is it. And then these messages come in. The woman telling me, oh, this and this. And where I am in Kenya, people who work in NGO do earn a lot of money. So this was such a huge deal. Like, this was it. I knew this. If this woman agree and go ahead and marry me, I will be filthy rich. And the best thing is, she is a white woman from US. And I knew that if I get married to her, I will be able to go to US. So imagine you receiving a message like this. Then let's come to this day, this time when I receive these messages. And I can tell you this, the one thing which was going on my mind, I did automatically start replying the messages. We keep chatting and chatting and chatting. And after some time, she did actually agree to call me and make a phone call to me. When I listened to that phone call, I have never, at that time, I had never interacted with a white person ever, a person who is speaking a different language from mine. So even when this guy was talking to me, sometimes I couldn't understand the some of the word he is telling me. So I was excited and I enjoyed all this. We keep chatting all the time. This woman is trying to show me the best life I'll ever have with her. How the life will be the best when I agree and have a relationship with her. So what I did, I had no issue. I'm this formless guy who have finished high school and now I don't know what to do next. And now the form have just arrived. I have everything I wanted in front of me. So I can tell you this. I started communicating, even daydreaming that this is my chance of making it and this is going to happen. So we chat, the woman is calling me, but she used to call me odd hours. Majority of time it was allowed almost at the night, mostly at 6 p.m. in the evening. And when I called, the phone could not go through. And when I asked the woman, she is like, okay, I'm a busy person and here I am working with NGO. There is no proper internet in network, so you can understand. And since I have lived in Kenya, I know there is those part of the country which at that time had no any internet network. So I could not ask the woman. Then we planned how we gonna meet. This is the day she is telling me, oh, now I am coming. And all this time she is telling me, you know how to drive? And I tell her, yes. Actually, I had attained my driving license a week before the day we were meeting with her. And now this woman is trying to and telling me I'm coming and we'll enjoy drive together and go have some vacation and fun time. So at all this time she is telling you know what, I'm driving. She was telling me she is driving a Range Rover, the latest Range Rover at that time. It was back in 2015. So you can go and see the latest Range Rover at that time. So And she's telling me, you know how to drive? I'll just drive me allowed. And since I don't use my car to go to work, I have the UN car to work, I can just leave this with you. If you just make me happy, I'll just leave it with you. Hey, imagine you being told that. What can you do? And you know very well you cannot afford to buy such kind of a luxurious car. So I automatically said, okay, yeah, just come. Then by 6 a.m. in the morning, I was up chatting with this dream lady, telling her how much I'm waiting for her, how I cannot wait to see her coming and to meet her and entertain her. So by 6, she was up and she has already started journey. So all this time we are communicating. By 6, she tell me I'm at a certain city. For 3 hours, she is telling me how far she is, how long should take to come to where I am. And also for her, she is telling me that after watching the couple of videos you have sent to me, I just enjoyed it and I cannot wait to come and meet you. So after 5 hours in the journey, she is almost to where I am. I receive a message, a phone call from her. And this time round, this woman is calling me to tell me, oh, you know what? I have happened to hit someone's car and I don't have money to pay for it. And I asked her, okay, don't you have insurance? And the woman told me, yeah, I have an insurance, but the issue is I was on long side, so the insurance will not cover for it, and I'm still fearing for this guy have called the community, the villagers, to come and start harassing me. So as a gentleman and a man who loves this woman, I said, okay, you know what, how can I help you? And the woman tell me, I just have a MasterCard, and this guy is not taking a card. So I was asking, can you be in a position where you can send to me 20,000 so that I can pay this other guy and I continue with my journey? I'll come and give you a money back when I arrive there. And I'm like, okay, but I don't have 20,000. She told me, okay, how much can you afford? And I told her, let me check and see whether I can manage to get some good money so that I can help you. Then after like a couple of 20-30 minutes, I received another phone call from this woman still. And the woman is telling me now they want to burn me alive. They want to burn my car. So what I do as a man, I ask the woman, can you give the owner of that car this phone of yours so we can talk? And she told me it's okay. She gave the phone to the owner, and the guy is so mad. The guy doesn't want to hear anything. Actually, the guy who has been hit by this woman is telling me, if you don't send the money in the next 10 minutes, we'll burn this woman up and go away with the car. And I have seen my dream coming. Imagine in a scenario where you have seen the dream, this is the dream, and now all of a sudden they're telling you, oops, the dream have faded away. Well, I worked and tried to get money. Unfortunately, I couldn't raise anything because, as you remember, I have just finished high school just some few days ago. So where am I getting 20,000? I cannot manage to get that kind of crazy money. So I couldn't get it. I couldn't ask for my parents because they will ask me, why do you need the money and what is the need of the money? And I'll be like, why do I need the money? I couldn't. So I went ahead and tell the woman, oh, you know what? I cannot be able to help you. Well, I can tell you this. The woman, after a few 3 seconds, she just keep quiet. She didn't talk. She is like, you don't love me. You have been lying to me. If you cannot support me now? What is the need of having you see? And it went on and on. Then I realized, okay, after some time she will just come down and talk to me. Well, I waited and waited and waited. Even today, I'm still waiting for her call. Only for me, after maybe a month or so, to receive another message which was similar to the one I did receive for this woman, Jennifer. And I reasoned to this guy. At this time, I was not desperate. At this time, I had interacted with a lot of different people from different tribes and community and countries. So I knew very well the kind of the language these and these people talk, and if it accent, I used to know, and I know very well the good the accent of an US and so on. So when I received this message and I talked to this guy, I started realizing, you know what, you don't sound like anywhere close to American accent. You don't sound anywhere close to even a white person accent. So what are you telling me? Then after doing my due diligence, that's when I came to realize and to learn that this is a scam which has been running over and over for the longest time possible, mostly in African countries. They try to lure you. They have been involved in something. Either they have killed someone, they have hit a motorbike or something like that. By telling you that, you give out the money. So you see, this woman was asking for 20,000. It's not a lot of money, but with 20,000 from me and the other guy and the other person, it's a lot of money. So this woman even was nowhere. And to make the matter worse, I came to learn that this is not a woman who was on the other end of the phone, the conversation. Actually, it's a gentleman who is serving a prison time. Majority of them are serving life in prison. The way they get phones, I don't know. I cannot tell you. But they do manage to keep trying to lure people who are loose to come to the whatever they want. And I can tell you this, I do thanks my God even for today. The fact that I didn't have money, it saved me from me giving out my money to this woman, to this fake woman. And that's my story for me today. And the moral of the story is, don't expect things to come from nowhere and land on your lap. And don't expect things which you have not worked for to come and maybe just start working for you. So, thank you for joining and thank you for sticking this long. And I enjoy always to see you here enjoying my stories. Thank you. I respect you more than anything. Bye.